Dawn fog, the battlefield at dawn. Chill fog conceals the trembling soldiers. Dew clings to grass and armor, and every breath tastes of iron and fear. Muster of shadows. Troops line up. The clangor of armor and whispering prayers mingle with the ominous, distant cries of crows circling over. Nerves and knives. A young soldier vomits behind a wagon, hands slick with sweat, eyes darting to older veterans sharpening chip swords. The first arrow. A cloud of arrows whistles in, thudding wetly into bodies and earth. Screams erupt as men crumple, arrows splitting flesh. Hammerfall. With a roar, lines clash. The metallic ring of blade against blade meets the sickening crunch of bone and splatter of blood. Drowning in mud. Men slip in mud churned thick with blood. Faces pressed beneath trampling boots. Hands scrabble at ankles before being crushed. The Axeman. A massive man swings a halberd, cleaving through mail and skull alike, spraying red mist. Nearby, a knee-deep puddle runs dark. Banner torn. A banner bearer is gutted, intestines tumbling out, banner collapsing into viscera as screams spiral louder. Panic in the ranks. Soldiers break formation, tripping over corpses, spears shattering and splinters driving deep into palms and faces. Chorused death. The field echoes with gurgling, choking, the rhythmic hacking of men trying to finish the wounded. War horses. A plunging destrier's hooves shatter a skull, spraying gore over wide-eyed nearby kids hiding under shields. Gasps and bleats. Dying men clutching wounds, gasping wetly, others bleeding wordless prayers as flies fill torn throats. A surgeon's corner. Behind the lines, the surgeon hacks off a shattered arm, the stump spurting, the patient's scream ragged and thin. The lost boy. A page boy hides behind a heap of corpses. A severed hand crawls near him, fingers twitching in death spasms. Rain of blood. The sky darkens. A downpour turns earth to soup, rain mixing with blood until everything stinks of iron and rot. Eyes of the dying. Close on a dying night. The light fades from his eyes, lips bubbling red, fingers finding only mud and bone. Shield wall breach. Yorkists overwhelm a Lancastrian shield wall, hacking limbs and slicing open bellies as flesh tears and men shriek. Memory lacerates. A grizzled veteran, stabbed through the cheek, gurgles out his last words, remembering the sunlit fields of his home. The screaming orphan. A child dragged from hiding is splattered with blood as a head is hacked off facing him. Crow feast. Birds pick at still twitching bodies, beaks cracking bone while survivors shamble away, too numb to notice. Collapse of courage. A group drops weapons, falling to their knees to beg, only to be cut down, their pleas echoing in stunned silence. Splinters of bone. A mace smashes a face, jaw torn loose, teeth skittering across the blood-slick ground. No friends here. An isolated soldier stabs friend and foe alike, delirious with fear, eyes wide and rolling. River runs red. At the riverbank, bodies dam the water, crimson mixing with clear, the stink irresistible to rooting pigs. Torn screams. Distant relatives sob for sons and fathers, their moans mingling with the keening wind over shattered spears. Flag in fire. The last banner is set ablaze, caught in a gust. Embers drift down upon faces, sticking to congealed blood and sweat. Cannibal crows. Night falls as crows, fat on flesh, struggle to lift off. Small animals gnaw at fingers sticking from mud. Traitor's End. A lord is dragged screaming, his death slow, gurgling as earth is shoved into his mouth. Midnight Whimpers. Survivors huddle in ditches, clutching wounds, shivering as the stench of burning bodies drifts over. Bones and ashes. The sun rises on a field now silent, but for the crackle of fires. Scattered bones and ash litter the ruin. Scavengers dawn. Peasants pick through corpses, prying rings from swollen fingers, stepping over caved-in heads and slashed armor. Silent aftermath. The field is haunted. Moans of the dying, muttered prayers, and the endless, echoing silence that follows true horror.